What's going on YouTube? Kronos here and welcome back to another PSO2 video. So today's video we're going to be going over everything that's important to know post the June 22nd maintenance. But before we jump into that, guys, if you're new to the channel, like I said, I'm Chrono. I cover primarily PSO2 content. Would much appreciate subscribers who work our way towards that 10k mark. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. So because SEGA was so generous to provide us an entire article showing every single update we're going to be getting for the entire month, I'm actually going to be changing how we do these videos slightly. Instead of just reading through the update article like we usually do, I'm just going to be grabbing what's important that happened right after this specific update, and we'll be doing that moving forward. Now, I will leave a link to the video, or in the video description, to that actual article. It basically covers everything we're getting for that month. They usually tend to release these at the beginning of the month or right after the headline. So if that's something you want to keep up with, that's super awesome, but they don't change them very much. There's usually just some things that are included in some of the end of maintenance update articles, and that's really about it. So realistically, these videos may end up being a bit shorter, but honestly, I feel like that's going to be for the best. So to kick things off, we have our information from the end of scheduled maintenance article. It looks like there's another issue going on with some outerwear, setwear, baseware. I'm going to leave that on the screen if that happens to affect you. Just be aware it's confirmed it's going to be worked on. Also, looks like we have a few bug fixes. These ones are actually kind of interesting. It looks like there was a bug causing Ice Bancer not to drop as much Enmeseta as he was supposed to. Now, I think, I might be incorrect about this, but I'm pretty sure Ice Bancer was also the veteran that dropped the Rocks TMGs. So I know a lot of people that have been farming Rocks TMGs because they're really strong. Wait, maybe that is, I might be mixing it up with the actual rod. I'm sure in the comments you guys can let me know which one it is. Either way, I feel like he's one that's getting farmed, and the fact that he was dropping lower Enmeseta than necessary or than was intended does kind of suck. Funny enough, there was actually a bug that was holding Force back. Fix an intermittent bug where the Force class skill Technique Dominations effect did not apply to some attacks. Well, that just makes Force a little bit stronger because they had a bug. I mean, it's kind of one of those, it's a bug that needs to be fixed, but wow, the strong just get a little bit stronger. Outside of that, look, there were just some issues with adjusting gloss in base game Salon, so nothing too crazy going on there. Moving on, this next one's actually a pretty big win. It looks like SEGA heard people complain about the side task Selection and Focus 2. They're going to be changing it so that it no longer applies to just Kavaris to get these actual enemies. It'll just be across the board. Wherever you can find equalizing enemies, it'll count towards this. So things like Trinitas, or I feel like the easier one, Mining Rig, is going to get you those equalizing enemies very, 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 very quickly. For compensation, of course, as an apology for the inconvenience, they're going to be just basically handing out 20 Blizzardium. Now, that's cool, but I feel like people are going to be over their Blizzardium if they're actually farming for it. So this is really nice for those of you guys who are taking this farm very laxed and laid back. But I don't know about you guys, I would have taken 100 Blizzardium. It has nothing to do with the fact that I already have my 50, so 100 will get me my weapon, but that's besides the point. Next up, we've got something I know a lot of people actually do enjoy. We've got pre-announced urgent quests all this week. So if you're looking to run a specific urgent quest, you can do a bit more planning since you'll know exactly when these urgent quests are going to pop. Starting on the 23rd is Sonic's 31st birthday. Crazy to think about, Sonic is actually younger than me. I'm not going to tell you how much younger, but he's younger. It looks like they'll be doing a keyword giveaway that'll pop up over on Twitter. Hopefully if I remember to actually bring it back into this video, but if I see the tweet, I'll try to put a link in the comments or the video description somewhere so you guys can get to the actual tweet itself. They'll be also doing, it looks like, the Sonic the Movie 2 teaser in game, the Sonic lobby coming back into base game, as well as, of course, Sonic Meow. And yes, I said that with all the enthusiasm I feel for that character. On to the major portion of this update. So, the really big ticket item that we got in this update is actually Rank 2 version of Dark Falz. At this point, I actually haven't finished the fight itself yet. I've had a couple attempts with some friends, and to be honest, I haven't really upgraded any of my gear, so I'll have to give my thoughts when I actually go through it fully. But in case you're curious, it's actually a trigger that you grab from the Alliance shop. Of course, if you've been doing your Alliance weeklies, you'll have the Alliance badges. You can trade in for triggers. Some important information from it. It looks like the pool of drops isn't similar to Dark Falz' original pool of drops, at least from what we've been able to find so far. We're still looking for, of course, rewards on Twitter. So if you guys happen to clear it yourselves, feel free to screenshot, post it on Twitter, at myself. It would be super helpful for us. The other important thing is you actually do not lose your triggers when you go through and run it and fail. So if you do happen to fail these runs, don't feel bad. It's totally okay. And get your practice kit in there because you don't lose your trigger. Only time you do lose it is if you actually complete it. For those wondering, you can start this quest from the quest counter in any city. You have a total of 5 deaths before it will boot you out, and 20 minutes to complete the fight itself, and is a 4-man run. On the plus side, it looks like only one of you guys actually needs to have a trigger, so get 4 of your friends together, run it 4 times. Hopefully you guys get some decent drops, and yeah, we'll have to see where we go from there. And don't forget to screenshot them and @ me on Twitter. And that's pretty much all I've got for you guys today. If you have any questions, feel free to toss them into the comments below. Let me know what you're excited about. Hopefully I hear about your drops on Twitter. Hoping to see something really awesome there. Like if you enjoyed the video, guys. Subscribe if you want to keep up with more. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace out.